The enemy is not your next door neighbors. It's not immigrants. Your enemy is going to be the government. When I say this, I mean is people in power who do nothing but harm you, they do not have your best interest at heart. They want to make your life as miserable as possible, and then while they benefit.
It's just crazy how backwards this fucking country is.
Exactly.
Like, if you're gonna treat every single person of color and immigrant like they're a criminal, then I'm gonna treat every single white man
right.
like they're a fucking school shooter.
Exactly.
If that's how the world's gonna work, that's how the world's gonna work.
Right.
And white people hate that. They hate it.
Yeah.
When it gets turned back onto them, they have this weird, like, oh, what? We're not all school shooters. Okay, well, I was born and raised here, and even if I wasn't, we are all civil, nice people just because there's a small, tiny demographic.
You can help build the only independent news outlet always on the ground with the people for as low as 16 cents a day.
Corporate media, they've been lying to us for years, and you're going straight to the people.
Flint, Michigan.
Brooklyn, New York.
Government sending one more you to the residents of Chicago.
We need as many independent voices as possible, and that's why what you guys do is so fucking important.
Covering what the corporate media covers up.
So my dad came here when he was 16 years old, right? And my mom did as well, like 2 years after. So born and raised here, and it's been a very consistent kind of understanding in the Minnesotan and Minneapolis community where Somalis have been welcome here, and we've always been a very large of the community. But I take public transportation to and from work every single day. And it's not really just the Somali community that's being affected. It's anyone who thinks that they fall in the precedence of being illegal or being concerned of being illegal. So when I'm on the public transportation this whole week, empty. There's barely anyone on there. Usually when I'm on the fucking D line, it's full to the brim of people coming to and from work. But now people are so scared to live their daily lives and make money and provide for their families so much that they literally don't go outside. And it's disgusting that they have to feel that way and that their families and themselves are getting punished for feeling that way. It's disgusting.
Yeah, so we are against ICE raids. We are against ICE as a whole. Like, it's like dehumanizing that people are like being snatched up off the street just for something as like, oh, they're quote unquote illegal just because they don't have documents. That makes no sense. Like, people who are hardworking, these are hardworking people who come to this country for better lives, and then they do not deserve to be stripped off the street and like taken from their home, taken from their children, just because of some racist. Sorry, I don't.
No, and I 100% agree with literally everything you just said. I agree with literally everything you just said, and being born and raised in this community and in this neighborhood, it's very disheartening and just disgusting to see people who have spent their entire livelihoods roaming these streets, using these shops, using these buildings, these parks, these sidewalks, being told that they can't be here. It's disgusting, and the fact that they're using it as illegal. First of all, that doesn't make sense. Everyone here is illegal. This is not our land. It's already stolen land, so that's not a valid point to make. And second of all, they're not just targeting people who are illegal, quote unquote, not that it matters. They are targeting anyone who isn't white. That is propaganda and disgusting, and I'm not against. I am against it, and I'm not for it. Is what I meant to say. I grew up here, born and raised here, went to Augsburg University, like born at Fairview Hospital in Cedar Riverside. These are my stomping grounds, so it's gross and disgusting for people to say that we don't belong here.
And instead, like, people want to say like, oh, well, illegal. Why don't you make it easier for people to come to America? You know how impossible it is for people to get green cards here. You know how impossible it is to get
maintain them.
And to citizenship. You make it so hard for people to come in, and then you think like, no, that makes no sense. Make it easier for people to come because people just want to. Yeah, I'm sorry.
No, I cut you off.
People just want to come here for a better like life. People come from places where like there's not many opportunities, so they come to America, the land of opportunities, and then this is how you thank them, by kicking them out.
It's just crazy how backwards this fucking country is. Like, if you're gonna treat every single person of color and immigrant like they're a criminal, then I'm gonna treat every single white man
Right.
like they're a fucking school shooter.
Exactly.
If that's how the world's gonna work, that's how the world's gonna work.
Right.
And white people hate that. They hate it.
Yeah.
When it gets turned back onto them, they have this weird, like, oh, what? We're not all school shooters. Okay, well, I was born and raised here, and even if I wasn't, we are all civil, nice people, just because there's a small, tiny demographic.
Like, and it's the exact same too. It's like, this is ethnic cleansing. It's just
literally ethnic cleansing. Literally ethnic cleansing.
Like, I can't even, yeah.
Let's paint a picture of what the Somali community here is like. You reference like coming from the Somali community. Are you also?
Yes, I'm Somali.
Background? Okay, so let's paint a picture of what the Somali community is like here. Maybe under more normal circumstances, when there isn't, you know, when America isn't falling backwards into fascism. What is?
You want to go first, or
what is it normally like?
What is it like? The Somali community is such a vibrant community here in Minnesota. Like, we are business owners, we are doctors, we are nurses. I like, even in Region Hospital where I used to work, entire like staffs filled with like Somalis. Everyone usually wants to work here. Oh my god, it's so fucking. But yes, it's like we have a whole congresswoman. Like, we are such hard workers. We are in like so vibrant. Our like neighbors too. Like, we're very like, especially one thing that I've noticed is like, especially with everything that's been happening, is like, there's been a lot of people who are saying like, no, like the Somali community, like we are such like a vibrant community. It's like people who are like non-Somalis that are saying it, and it just makes me feel really welcome, because I'm like, oh my god, like, you know what I mean? Like, especially coming from like, with everything happening and all the hate, it's nice to see too, like, everyone also like sees us as just like an impact and everything like that, and that's, you know what I mean? Like, it's,
exactly.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful.
Yes,
Somalis.
The enemy is not your next door neighbors. It's not immigrants. Your enemy is going to be the government. When I say this, I mean is people in power who do nothing but harm you, they do not have your best interests at heart. They want to make your life as miserable as possible, and then while they benefit. Look at like, whether it be like Trump, Vance, everybody in power, like everybody. All of them.
So the second you step your foot into politics, you're done for. That's kind of, with the way the world is running, you're done for. It doesn't really fucking matter if you're running for the right shit or the wrong shit. The second you step your foot into politics, it's done for. So you need, the same thing you fucking said, you need to stop fucking fighting the people that live in your neighborhoods, the people that you see every day. Because what are they doing? Are they the ones that are saying these racist slurs? Are they the ones keeping you indoors? Are they the ones doing all this shit? No!
Tariff, taxes, everything. Like,
no. Think of Senate, think of presidents, think of any election. Like the mayor, everything. Anything in politics, they're the reason. Not your neighbors, not anyone you see outside. We're all trying to get through day by day.
Right.
And the reason that we can't build community is because they are literally pitting ourselves against each other. Mm-hmm. That's the reason.
Exactly. And
we're all mad. We don't know what we don't know what the right reason is for. We're all just mad, so we just get mad at each other. Mm. And that's what they want. That's literally the goal, and it sucks that it's literally playing out how they want it, but we're not going to let them to see it to completion. Fuck that shit.
Exactly.
Fuck that shit.
Exactly.
They're not going to see that shit to completion. Not in Minneapolis, at least. Mm-hmm. Fuck that. Mm-hmm. Hell no.
Certainly not if you two are in charge.
Hell no. My voice.
Is there anything else you two would want to add while you have the platform?
This city is beautiful.
Yes.
I'm proud to be from here. I'm proud to have lived my whole life here. And I am proud to say that everyone here is my neighbor, and that no one deserves anything that's happening.
Yes.
And we all should just love each other.
Exactly.
As long as ICE leaves and they stop fucking with our streets, we will go back to the community we once were.
Mm-hmm. And then I also have to say is dismantle ICE. We're like, dismantle ICE, protect immigrants. Free Palestine, free Sudan.
Free Palestine, free Sudan, free Congo.
None of us are free until we're all free.
None of us are free until we're all free.